Perfect. Hey guys, Joshua Zamora here with another session inside as the Samurai Dojo with a very powerful marketer today by the name of Bill Hugel. And today we're going to be talking about a little different topic today than what I'm usually talking about, but something that I'm really interested in getting started for the rest of this year and leading into 2016, which is actually Ecom and selling products on your own stores and things like that. And Bill and his partners are actually going to be releasing a course along with some software as well that will be able to help you to get started with your own e-com stores and being able to get successful with that. They've been able to do some really amazing things when it comes to building e-com stores, being able to go from zero to about $50,000 a month from just one of their stores. And they're going to be revealing how they did that in their upcoming course. So we're going to talk a little bit about how e-com works and all of that, and then talk a little bit about their course and when you can pick it up. So Bill, thanks for being on here with me, taking time out of your day to talk a little bit of e-com stuff with me.
Right on. Thanks a lot, man. I appreciate you having me and stepping outside of the norm. I think we got some cool stuff for some people, so it'll be entertaining for your crowd, and I think it'll be something that a lot of people find really interesting. So I'm happy to be here. Yeah,
absolutely. So just to kick things off, let's kind of give people a little overview of the e-com strategy. How does it work? Just something simple. How does it actually work? What are you guys doing? Just a little overview.
It's glorified online arbitrage, but not necessarily for services, right? All the rage there for a little while back was how you can like sell services and arbitrage services. Well, it's the same type of principle, but you can do that with different types of products as well. So it can range from very high-end products to very, very little low-end impulse products, and that's kind of more what we focus on. But that's basically all it is it's finding something for dirt cheap, marking it up, and poof, off you go. You're good to go with the profits on it. So
awesome,
simple.
Yeah, and so with this, the majority of this is actually selling physical products, so things that you actually have to ship and deliver to someone.
Things that are shipped and delivered, but I wouldn't go so far as to say that you need to do the shipping and the delivering. So awesome. That's how we got it set up, is so that there is none of that extra craziness going on, because who wants to do that?
Yeah, absolutely. So the way you guys are doing it, there's no stacking your garage with a bunch of products and having it shipped out.
No, man, I don't know about you, but I'm a pretty lazy guy, and to go and pack a whole bunch of stuff and then have to like look for it and then no, man, I'm not interested in that. I just want quick and easy, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And that sounds like more of a plan that I'd like to get into as well. So let's kind of talk about maybe some of the products that you see that have been working well. Just you don't have to reveal all your niches or anything like that. But what are kind of some of the products? You mentioned some high ticket stuff and more impulse stuff. Like what kind of niches do you see are working well?
Well, I'll keep it very simple. We stay away from the really high end stuff for the fact that it's high end stuff, and you're going to have a different type of customer than if you're on lower ticket impulse stuff. So the example that I'll give out is dog collars. In fact, for the training that we created in Ecom Empire, I started with a brand new store from scratch, and that's what we sold on there was dog collars. And you can actually see the results that I have on it. Just half-assing it, the dog collars were able to come in and start making money. And it was only for demo purposes to set up the account and show people how to do it. But it just started making money off the ads and everything that we did. So those are really good, because what happens is people get fired up and social and emotional, and they're like, I love my dog and I can't wait to see him in that pink collar. Like Betsy's going to look great in that little dog jacket. And this is costing you $1 to $3, and we're then selling it for $9. Like, what do you do with that? It's like, it's crazy profit, but these people get passionate. I've had people that are like, check out, I just got my dog collar, check it out. And they actually post a picture of the dog collar, which just gears everything up. So cheaper, lower impulse stuff. And also that's going to improve your refund rates from people, like, because they're non-existent. If you buy a $4, $5, $9 little thing, you're not going to go through this big rigmarole of putting it back up. You got it because you want it. But a TV, if you find something and it's not exactly what you want, you're like all distraught and you need to go send it back. This way you eliminate all that, because people are buying impulses. Does it light up? Does it go on the dog's neck? Yes, it does. Does he look cute? Right on. I'll keep it. So very simple, laid back kind of stuff.
Nice. Also, and the good thing as well, I'll ask you this, with this strategy, are you also getting those people on an email list where you can sell them stuff on the back end a little bit more expensive, or are you just going for that front end sale?
Oh, no. Like, there's absolutely, if you're doing anything where people are buying anything from you, it's a travesty not to have the list. I mean, I went through that at the beginning of my marketing journey, was doing stuff and not building the list and being like, well, now I've got to keep doing a whole bunch of work. So that is the goal, is as they're doing this and signing up, you are capturing their email that you can do future promotions to and whatever you want. That'll be something for you to go, because the whole point of this course is just to get you going and making the money. And then we'll obviously have some cool stuff later on down the road to help out. But just want to get people up and making money, because that's the hardest part. Once they see that, then the mind can start going with ideas and things to test. But if you start looking at like, how far can I take this in the future, you forget to look at what's right in front of you. And what's right in front of you is, let's just get you seeing that this is possible. Once you do that, then we can move into some bigger and better things. But definitely got to have those emails.
Yeah, absolutely. So for those of you watching, once you pick up the course, make sure to not only focus on that, but also think that you're also going to be building an actual business. So once you're capturing these people emails address, there's a lot of potential on the back end as well. So this is just speaking directly from getting that initial sale. So let's talk a little bit about how the actual process works. So what platform are you guys using? How are you making it so that you don't have to deal with the shipping and all of that stuff? How are you putting all of that together?
Okay, well, we're using Shopify, which is honestly, I think I found 2 or 3 things that I would love to see them improve. But as an overall platform to get on there and get a store up and running and have it done today, like, you're good. Shopify is amazing for that. So we're using Shopify, and how we're not stacking up all the products is because there are people that are out there that are creating these products anyways, and they're relying on people like us to go out and sell the products for them, which are keeping all the workers really busy. So it's really not a hard thing to do, and you're never going to run out of stock if you're picking the right person to do this from. And it's super simple to do that, because there's sites that this is all they're made for, is people like us to go find cheap stuff to sell to other people for a profit. It's the perfect win-win scenario. So we're using some of those sites, and we're using Shopify to put it all together and make it seamless. So all you got to do is go find it, put it on, and off you go.
Awesome. That sounds perfect. So it's pretty much kind of like the people who are out there who have these products kind of don't have the marketing angle to us, and us that do have the marketing side to it can go out there and make a profit from them. So absolutely, that sounds like arbitrage at its finest. And now let's kind of talk a little bit about the startup cost, because like if someone were to go in and actually get a store up and running, what kind of costs are they looking at to be able to get something running? Like, are you guys paying for these products up front, or are you just getting the profit and then paying from there? Like, just a little overview of how that works.
Good question. The first thing I'm going to say, and honestly, I highly doubt that you're actually going to need that much, but I'm going to say right now, if $100 scares you, you should probably go back to work for a little bit, save up, and do it, because we are trying to start a business. So if $100 is frightening, then it might not be right up your alley. However, that being said, as I mentioned, we did set this store up, and it cost me $45 to be making our sales for the first $45 that came in. So I broke even within 2 days of setting it up. So it can go really fast if you apply it. It's just going to be taking the steps to do that and following what we say, because there's get up running fast and like, oh, wow, that was awesome, I got that. And then there's like getting up fast and going, okay, what's the next step that I need to take? So as long as you're doing that, I'm pretty sure you could skate by with $50 to $60. But if $100 is going to scare you, I definitely wouldn't get it. I wouldn't get into any online marketing if $100 scares you, because you need some money.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you guys think about this, I mean, where else can you go to start a business for $100? I mean, if you look around you and look around wherever you live, every one of those companies and businesses that you see that open their doors, they're easily anywhere between $50,000 to $100,000 indebted when they open their doors. So us being able to use the internet and get a business started for only $100, I mean, there's very little places that you can go out there and get a business started for that little. And not just that, but being able to have someone guide you through the process of being able to not only recoup that money, but have the potential to make $10, $15, $20, $30, $40,000 per month with your store. So I mean, just think of it that way. There's so much potential on the internet, and it's a reason why I'm going to be getting into the e-com world as well. And I've already got some strategies and ideas that I'm going to be implementing with the e-com empire course as well. So we'll be talking about that in a little bit. Let's talk now a little bit about the products that you guys are. I know you talked a little bit about the dog collars, but let's talk about where you're actually finding those products. You might be talking about this in the course, so you don't have to get too in detail to it, but where are you actually finding these products that you can actually resell on your stores?
Okay, the easiest place for you to go and do that right now, so if someone wants to go have a look, is aliexpress.com. You can look through any niche, anywhere, at any time, and find cheap stuff. And we are talking knickknacks. We're talking necklaces that people would pay $29 for in the store here. You can get them for $1.38. Like and you can buy one at a time, and you can siphon through everything. So it's really simple. There's tons of these types of sites out there. This one happens to be the best, and there's a huge variety. And oftentimes when it's these smaller items, the vendors that you're getting them from actually have tons of them in stock. So it's just, all you're doing is keeping them busy. That's the whole goal. The more that you can sell, the more they work, and it's just this nice little economy that does its own world really, really nicely. So it's cool.
Nice. So AliExpress, for any of those that want to go out there and just start seeing what's out there. And I've never actually heard of AliExpress. I've heard of Alibaba, and I've been on there. Actually, I was on there yesterday, just kind of searching the market for the idea that I have of wanting to tackle this. And same thing, I found some products of what I was looking for about 50 cents. So I mean, from there you can mark it up like crazy. So perfect. So AliExpress, great resource there. Now let's talk about once everything is set up, where do you guys actually get the traffic? Where do the sales actually start coming in from?
Okay, so obviously the easiest place in the world, everybody's talked about it, is Facebook. And I'm gonna just be straight up here with you, because I've done a lot of Facebook ads. I've done all right for certain things, and then other things I find them absolutely the most ridiculous, hard thing I could do. So I said this to Mehdi because he was having the success, and I'm like, all right, let's see how we get this set up. And he showed me what he was using on those Facebook ads and what he was typing in. And I was absolutely floored, because as you know, our goal is like, we've got to get people in this emotional phase to buy and go over the top. And that's not really what we're doing here. We're pretty much like, buy this, get it now, click the link. And that, like, it's really amazing. There's no like, hey, do you think that your dog would look fantastic in a blue light up? There's none of that. It's like, get this now. So the cool part is as you see that this works on Facebook, what you're getting is people are tagging each other, people are sharing the post, people are liking the post, people are showing pictures, they're asking questions, they're getting engaged. There's just no platform that I've found that you're going to get that much attention and such a variety of engagement. So Facebook is amazing for it. And seriously, I can't believe it. When we were doing the training, and I was like, okay, watch guys, this is simple. And I explained how to do the ads, and then we're making sales right away. It really is that simple to do. You don't have to be creative or anything like that. Just take what we show you, put it on the page, and then go. It's cool, man. Nice.
That sounds awesome. So you guys have removed any of the guesswork from going out there and getting this set up. So that's definitely, I know that when it's like that, it definitely helps a lot of people to be able to just go out there and take action. So now that we've pretty much covered how the general overview of what you guys are doing and the potential of what people can make, let's kind of talk about the actual course that you guys have put together. What are people going to get in the course? Is it case study? Is it video? Is it PDF? What you guys are covering? Let's talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, it's a hybrid, because I mean, a lot of the courses in the world on anything, there's a lot of concept and theory that hit PowerPoint and stuff, right? But you got to remember, when it's being explained that way, you're explaining it to someone who's not really true. So you'll take things for granted and be like, oh, you just put this there, it's no big deal, and then you carry on. But that's pretty difficult for people. And what I found with Shopify was I found that it's a great platform. It's like WordPress, but it's a lot more difficult if you don't know what you're doing to get that habit and that ritual. So what we're doing is we're doing a little bit of PowerPoint to explain the things that you need to understand. Then we're jumping right into everything and showing you how we're doing everything, so that all you got to do is go with it, copy, pause, go do the exercise, and then move on and keep going that way. So we do that all the way through the ads. We've got PDF checklists. And then module 4 is after you've learned everything and you got going, it's just a complete run through of the entire process for you. So that's your home video. So once you've learned everything, you've seen it all, now you can go to module 4, just dial in and watch that video, pause it, apply it, play, pause. So everything is laid out for you to actually go take the piece, put it into application or put it into action, and then go do the next piece, because that's how you're going to get there. So we didn't just want to give you ideas or tell you what to do. We wanted to show you. So it's a hybrid of case studies, PDFs, videos, all the stuff that we think you're going to need. And the cool part is it actually made money while we were showing people how to do it. So that's the key, that we have a winning program right there, is that as I'm doing the things I'm showing you to do, we're making money doing it. So it's set up with everybody in mind.
Awesome. So people are just going to be able to go in there, follow exactly what you tell them to do, and by the end of it, start getting sales to their stores. So let's talk when the product is actually going live. When are you guys going to be releasing this?
October 19th at 11 a.m. Eastern is the time. Mark that down. And we've also got, I believe that day we will have 62% off of the actual retail price. So big savings there.
Awesome. Perfect. So guys, once you're watching this video, it's most likely the product is already ready for purchase. So there'll be a link right below this video where you can take advantage of the 62% discount. And I believe the price is going to be only $37, right, on the front end, or is it going to be less?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got things.
No problem. So guys, for $37, you can get access to a step-by-step blueprint that's gonna show you how you can get from 0 up to $50,000 per month with a brand new Ecom store. And like I said, it's gonna be step-by-step, where you're gonna be able to not only learn what to do, but also see case studies and also see results of actually these strategies being implemented. So now I always get these questions. So let's talk a little bit about what the upsell is, and if there are any upsells, and what people get with that.
Okay, so the first upsell is going to be the software that's going to take everything we show you in the video and absolutely cut it in half. We're talking about finding the product, creating spreadsheets for outsourcing, which we show you how to do. In fact, there's a unique twist on the outsourcing in that module. But the software is something you got to see, and you guys will see it when you get there. It's just first of all, it's stunning to look at, and second of all, it's simple to use. You just follow along what the video tells you, plug it in, and it's going to do 98% of the work for you. So then all you get is the post-it and follow this. Honestly, it's a rad software. I really enjoyed using it. Now, the second OTO is going to be a private Facebook group where the 4 of us are going to be in there, and you can actually just ask us questions. And the cool part is we're at different parts in the world, so there's always someone around who's going to be able to help you out. And that's just because, I mean, you know what it's like to get it. You get something, you get all excited, you got questions, but it's launch week, so your support takes a little bit longer than it should, even though it shouldn't. But you want someone now. You want someone right there to help you out. You've got a more technical question. So the power of the group is we're going to be releasing extra case studies, extra strategies, things like that as we grow, and really helping the customers, taking them by the hand. So that's OTO2, and I believe that's $47 a month.
Perfect. And the first upsell is going to be for how much?
Blank. I don't want to say a number. I think it's $37. I'm sorry, dude.
Let's say 57, just for example. Yeah. So when you guys get to the page and it's less than that or more than that, you won't be surprised. But either way, make sure you pick it up, guys, because from what I'm hearing, the front end is going to be the course that's going to teach you how to do everything step by step to be able to get your first store up and running. Regardless whether you have any previous experience, you're going to be able to get your hands on it and get a store up and running fairly quickly. And then upsell number 1 is an actual software that systemizes a lot of what you'd have to do manually, where you're going to take care of 98% of the stuff that you actually have to do. So it's going to simplify what you actually have to implement. So make sure you pick up the first upsell, and also OTO2 if you want to get ongoing support for those quick questions that you need to get answered. Make sure you pick up the second upsell as well. Bill, I think that's all the questions that I have for you. I'm extremely excited to get my hands on this as well, because I have some great ideas in the fishing niche. For those of you watching, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you guys, since I love to fish, I've got some great ideas that I'm going to be implementing with this course in the fishing niche. And I might also go ahead and put together a case study of how I actually, follow the course and put it together, and I'll throw that in as a bonus for you guys. But besides that, I'll also have a great bonus package right below this video that you'll be able to take advantage of for those of you that purchase the front end, as well as the OTOs. You're going to be getting that great bonus, and I'll throw that in. I'll commit to that right now. If you guys purchase through my link that's going to be right below this video, I'm going to be putting together a great case study of me implementing this exact course I'm going to be starting a fishing business, just selling different products in the fishing niche. So I'll put together a case study with me following the course. And for those of you that purchased the front end plus the plus the 2 OTOs, I'll be throwing in that case study along with the bonuses that are right below this video. So write it down, October 19th at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Most likely, if you're watching this video, it's already live, so there will be a link right below this video. Bill, thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to be on here with us. And guys, remember, if you want to get a course that's going to show you how to go from zero to just absolutely crushing it with e-com and selling real products to real people online, go ahead and pick up this course. But Bill, thank you for that. And yeah, hopefully you'll see a lot of people in the members area from my customer list.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. And I just want to put this out there, last one, because you guys are SEO and that kind of stuff. I'm going to pay $100 to the first person who can go back there and show me that they use the SEO thing to actually generate a sale, because you guys know how to do that. And on Shopify, they have a very detailed SEO section that you can get into. So I'm going to throw $100 out there, and this is only for your readers. I'm going to throw $100 to the first person who can make one sale, even if it's like a $9 sale. I'm going to give you $100 if you can figure that SEO thing out, because it's there. And it's just an extra incentive for you guys on top of that amazing bonus. So thanks a lot, dude. I appreciate it. And yeah, I hope to see everyone in there.
Sounds good. All right, Bill. I thank you guys for watching.